Morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Got a little project that I want to work on today. But first, let's do a little throwback to a unboxing that I did earlier this week. All right, guys. Here's one of the boxes that showed up from Alaska today. The other two are still MIA. And these are from my friend Don up in Nome, Alaska. I better get some gloves on for this. There's one axle. These are the most important pieces of the puzzle. If none of the other stuff shows up, I will be able to utilize these axles in the tubes that I have. I'll just have to have them cut down, but these are a very important piece of the puzzle. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh yes, there is. So yeah, I'm just happy that these showed up. I'm very excited that these showed up, in fact, because of the simple fact that if those other two boxes are lost, I still have this to go with. So thanks, Don, for sending these out. Hopefully we can splice this together with another video of unboxing the other two if and when they do show up. Okay, fast forward to today. I got the standard track width axles, which were the main component to getting this differential set up to this standard track size frame. However, the other two packages that were shipped got lost. I don't know if they'll ever show up, but I do have the wide track axle tubes, which I should be able to modify to get this Snowcat build, or to allow this Snowcat build to continue. Okay, so on a side note, got a stack of tires here that we'll be using on the Snowcat. I did get the last of the wheels torn apart and taken off. 3 of them are in the dishwasher right now, but I got the other 7 right here. We're gonna have to pressure wash those to get all the rest of the gunk off of them. And then these guys will be taken to the industrial tire place to get foam filled. What else can I tell you? Oh, so today's project is these front track tensioner sliders. So you may remember from a couple videos back that we did a reduction on the size or the width of this front axle, which turned out great. However, the mounting tabs on each end are about a 1/4 of an inch off, so that when you try to slide this in, the axles are actually, or the sliders are actually sitting at an angle like this, so it's like a V shape. And so when you slide them in, they only go in so far and then they stop. Well, I want to correct that today. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbolt the axle, take those plates off, and we'll either make new plates or reuse those mounting plates. And then get everything centered back into place, and then tack weld those little plates back on, which is going to be a challenge, you see, because they sit inside this area. But I think it's doable. And from that point, we'll get it back reassembled and then see if we can slide these track tensioner arms in and out without any type of binding. So that's the project for today. So let's get started on it. All right, guys, I was able to get these track tensioning arms. I think that's what they call them. I had to get them basically adjusted, and it wasn't too bad. I just had to tweak the mounts a little bit on the axle side, and now it does pretty good. You have to use a wooden block and a hammer to slide it in, but it does it with very minimal effort. So got that taken care of. Pressure washed all the wheels, and check this out. I put them in stacks according to their design, and so we've got what, 4 of this design, 5 of this design, and then we got an odd duck. So you see how the spokes on these are a little bit wider. Well, they're thin on this one, but they still come to the edge like this. So that's kind of the odd duck of the group. They're all the same size, it's just a different style. So and of course the races and the bearings are a little bit different for each setup. But these are pressure washed and ready to go to get those tires mounted and foam filled. So that's going to be coming up here. What else? Oh, so since those packages didn't arrive and I got the short axles, this, I guess you could call them the standard track axles, we'll be doing some disassembly of the wide track ones, doing some cuts, and then doing some welding. So this will be a bigger part of the project coming up here. And of course I'm soaked from pressure washing, so I'm gonna head in. I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. This is gonna be one of the most labor intensive builds I've ever done, but in the end I think it's gonna be totally worth it. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But other than that, take care, guys. I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.